Today, I want to talk about something important called when self care goes too far. Because while most of us know that 9 times out of 10 getting a normal facial is typically harmless, things can change quickly when a professional or expert recommends a chemical face peel, especially for people with tan to darker skin tones. And that's something you really may want to think twice about. Because often people show up to these procedures with pretty decent skin on their faces, maybe a blemish or two, but nothing extreme, and then after the chemical face peel, it looks like they've gotten a horrible sunburn on top of a sunburn. The skin completely peels off, and many times it causes scarring. And there are videos all over YouTube of people showing firsthand what happened to them, and the darker the skin tone, the more visible that scarring tends to be. Which is sad because you'll see someone with naturally beautiful skin end up damaging it permanently with a chemical peel. And I want to be very clear here that things like vitamin E oil, cocoa butter, olive oil, and even castor oil are not replacements for chemical peels, but they can help with scarring on the face and with skin recovery, especially when used properly. And castor oil in particular can be beneficial for many things, but should be used lightly and in moderation since it's very sticky, has an unpleasant smell, and is best purchased in a glass container because it's so strong it can pull impurities out of plastic. And for irritation, rashes, eczema, or psoriasis, I've personally found hydrocortisone cream to be helpful even though experts don't usually recommend it for the face, and from my own experience, it has helped calm skin irritation. And now moving on to a safer method for achieving smoother skin and less visible pores, instead of aggressive treatments like chemical peels or dermaplaning. I've found that shaving the face gently with a brand new clean 5-blade razor and olive oil works much better and is far safer, and it's important not to use soap or body wash because that can cause cystic acne. While olive oil is all natural and provides slip and moisture, and you want to go slowly and gently even over the pores on your nose to avoid cutting yourself. And I also find this works better than dermaplaning with those small razors because many of them aren't sharp enough and can cause razor burn, and while the smaller razors might help in tight angles around the nose, I wouldn't recommend using them all over the face. And after shaving, I like to leave the olive oil on my face for a while so it can absorb into the skin because olive oil really is like a miracle oil, and using it during shaving helps it penetrate deeper. Then, after a few hours, I apply hydrocortisone to help prevent irritation or breakouts, and before bed, I apply my regular face cream overnight. And the result is smoother skin, pores that almost disappear, and skin that feels baby soft without needing a chemical peel. And just to recap, chemical face peels can cause serious damage and scarring, especially for darker skin tones. Natural oils can help support healing and reduce scarring, but are not replacements for peels, and shaving with olive oil and a clean 5-blade razor is a safer method for smoother skin. And before I finish, I want to say this is not medical advice, and I am not a doctor. This is based on personal experience and shared information, and everyone's skin is different, so always do your own research and consult a medical professional if needed. And now I'd love to hear from you, so if you have any tips or experiences to share, please leave a comment because it could really help someone else. And if this video helped you, please like it, share it with someone who could benefit from this information, and subscribe so you don't miss future videos and to help the channel grow. And as always, thank you so much for watching.